It's called the other white meat, pork. And really, how often do you really think of putting it on the grill? Well, I've got a smoky chili pork chop with a beautiful peach salsa. It's coming your way on Cooking with Style. Yeah, this is the other white meat, pork. But what you want to do with the chops is there's usually a little fat cap on here. You want to trim that off because it's going to go on the grill. And we've made similar type of chili rubs like this, but just so you see what I've got here, I've got a little brown sugar, onion powder. This is smoked paprika, ancho chili, garlic, salt, pepper, and a little bit of smoked cumin. And we're just going to incorporate this, and I'm making a little extra because I like this and I'll use it elsewhere again. And you can see how the brown sugar kind of sticks, so you got to make sure you break it up a little bit. Give it a good nice whisk. And then for our chops, what we're going to do is we're going to give them a nice coating of olive oil, and then I'm going to put this rub on there and let this sit for about 15 minutes. And while that sits for about 15 minutes, I'll go ahead and make my peach salsa. All right, see, I'm putting a lot on here. Give it a good little shake, pat it down, and we're gonna just set that off to the side, and then we'll go ahead and make our chili or our peach salsa here. All right, peaches are in full swing, and this is a little bit different. There's no tomatoes in this whatsoever. I've got basil, it's a chiffonade, it's cut into like little strings as opposed to diced up. We're using red onions instead of white. Those will be delicious. And I'm also using a different type of pepper. I'm using serrano. These are pretty hot, so be careful of that. Some olive oil and lime juice. And then for a little bit of an aromatic, I'm using a wildflower honey, about a tablespoon, and then of course about a teaspoon of kosher salt. We'll go ahead and give this a toss. And now all you have to do is kind of wait for about 15 minutes before we get those chops on the grill, and then we'll just put it all together. All right, we've got the grill pre-seasoned. I want to make sure you do that with the oil. And we're just going to throw these guys right on here gently. Don't press them down, just lie them down gently on here. And we're going to give it about 3 or 4 minutes and then a turn, because I'm telling you, this pork really cooks fast. All right, let's give a quick turn here. We've got some nice char marks on there. Oh yeah, look at this. All right, so about another 3 or 4 minutes and we'll probably be done here. All right, one last turn, and this is to get those hash marks on there. We're going to turn this halfway, and now I'm going to put the lid down for the last 2 minutes. All right, these are ready to come off the grill, and the last thing you want to do is overcook your pork. So remember, they're going to keep cooking once they come off the grill. Let's get these inside and put the peach salsa on them. All right, let's put this all together, because I'm telling you what, this looks really good. So we've got our pork chop. This is a nice medium-sized one, about 8 ounces. And to that, I'm going to take this wonderful peach salsa that we made. We're just going to kind of put it over the edge like that. And you might notice on the side here, I've got that cornbread with the tomatoes on it. That is a perfect accompaniment to this cornbread and pork. It's like, you know, perfect matchup there. So look at that beautiful peach salsa. Peaches in full swing right now. That smoky pork chop with that wonderful cornbread on the side. If you like this recipe and all the ones we're doing here on Cooking with Style, you can go to cbsa.com/recipes. Enjoy.